we have two goalkeepers. I could start off on my rear end, and so can you. And I'm gonna roll these to each side. And what we wanna look for is that as the goalkeeper rolls to one side, that the upper leg comes really far in so that you can kick out and get right up in a game, all right? The other thing that we wanna look for is that one hand is clearly behind the ball, not underneath it, but behind the ball, and the other one's kind of contouring it and wrapping around on the other side. So we wanna bring that leg in, and then kick it out to get right back up. All right, ready? Yep, and then you can throw it back to me, or you can push it back to me, whatever you wanna do. All right, good. So you see in that case, she brought her leg up, and now what we wanna do is kick it to get back up in the air. See as she kicks that one out? Yep, go. Good. All right, you could bend your legs while you're sitting there. You could bend your legs nice and comfortable. There we go. Freeze. All right, go back to that position. This is great. One hand is on top of it. We want the other hand right behind it, right there like she had it. Good. We'll do a few more of these. Boom. Kick that leg out. I love it. Good. Kick that leg out. I love it. Gets you right up in the air, doesn't it? Get you right back. All right, I'll stretch them a little further now. Good. Nice job. This one's going to be for what they call the contour catch. Contour catch, some people call it the W, right? All you're doing is you're wrapping your hands around the ball. And for youth players, all we care about is that they block that ball. If they drop it in a game, that's fine because their hands aren't big enough, so that's fine, all right? But we want to wrap your hands around the back of the ball. Do not want to ever catch the ball like this in a soccer game, right? We want to put our hands behind it. If you drop it, that's okay. Doing this and having it go in or off your face, not good, right? So that's called the contour catch, right? There's the high contour, side contour, right? Side contour, and that's what we're going to work on right now. So if you have two goalkeepers, they could do these tiny little punts to each other. If, let's say, a coach or the other player if they're not good at little punts, they could just toss it back and forth to each other, all right? But we're gonna try to go with tiny little punts, okay? If it does come here, then just catch it like this. I'm gonna try to get them all around you, okay? Yep, and you get a little jump. We want the goalkeepers always to be leaning a little bit forward, having their hands, they have to have their hands super fast, super ready, and really light feet. So get ready and look like a goalkeeper for me. Good. Hands are ready, right? Hands are ready to do anything? Good. Look at the light feet. She's ready. The weight is a little bit forward. It's on her toes. And that's how goalkeeper is going to be ready to make a save coming out. Excellent. Good. Get the hands behind the ball. I like it. Good. Nice fast hands. Excellent. See, in that case, your hands were behind the ball. That's excellent. If you drop it, it's okay. But you cannot catch it like that. Great. I love it. Good job, hands behind the ball again. Nice light feet, look how she's dancing. So the next one's called a basket catch. This is one where it gets kind of whipped in and you want to protect your stomach a little bit, all right? What you do is the ball hits your forearms and then you collapse it into your chest like this. And the pipes, your arms, you can make fists. You don't have to do fingers, but you got fists right here, all right? And then with coaches, what you can do, or other players, get your hands ready. You're still gonna be light. I'm gonna go like this, right, toward your tummy, and you're gonna go with two pipes to your chest, all right? I'll start off very gentle, all right? Go ahead. Yep, all right. Yep, get the hands ready, good. And we don't wanna cross as much because then it kind of squeezes out. We wanna go with two strong pipes. All right, good, yeah, pull it right in. Pull it right in. Good, pull it right in. All right, pull it right in, good. Pull it right in, yep. A little bit harder now, a little bit harder, so get ready nice and light. All right, nice and light, yep. Pull it right in, a little harder, good. Good, in that last one, we heard two noises. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear the noise of the forearm and the noise of hitting the chest. That's perfect. A couple more, yep. Get light on your feet, light on your feet, light on your feet. Good, all right. Now, a variation of this is when a ball is blitzed in a game, really fast, ball's flying hard. It's gonna look awkward, but you're gonna do a basket catch where you collapse to the ground like this. It looks awkward. That's what we want though, all right? Let's go. Fall on it, boom, step forward, that's it. but you smothered that ball. Nobody has a chance of getting that ball. Got it? Go. Excellent. Couple more. Good. All right, I'm gonna wait till you're nice and ready, and go. That's what we want. Again, this is for a ball that's a laser coming right in, all right? So now what I'll do is I'll start a couple of these on the ground. Get ready. And fall on it. I love it, I love it. Fall on, and last one, last one. Yeah, get on, I love it, all right? So even on that one, where there was a little bit of a parry of the ball right there, you jumped right on it and smothered it in the game. Nobody's allowed to touch it. All right, so with this one, what we're trying to do is get you to do the beginning of an extension dive, right? So in this case, let's say if I were in here, right, and trying to make a save to that post, all I care about is getting it maybe even out of bounds for a corner kick, all right? So we're gonna try to reach as far as we can, and we never wanna land on our belly. This one's gonna look like this. I'm gonna try to roll the ball right inside the post, and you have to get that ball out of there, all right? So I'm gonna reach, boom, and try to make that save, but see how I try to land on my ribs instead of landing like this? And I'm trying to play that ball, believe it or not, so that probably goes out for a corner kick, all right? Because if I play it back into the field of play, obviously the other team can score on us, right? So if it goes out for a corner kick, that's fine. So I'm gonna take those 6 balls right there, and one by one I'm gonna try to just buzz them in there, and all you're gonna try to do is parry it away with your palm. So we want this hitting right here, even that heavy part of the palm right there. We're just trying to palm it away. Go. Right, that's it. And now you're gonna try to not just make that save by blocking it, you're almost gonna try to push it out of bounds or push it away from the action, okay? Ready? Push it away, that's it. And let's try to get your palm on it if you can. Push it away, yep, that's it. Push it away. The arm looks like this when you push it away. Go, push it away, that's it, right? If you can, on that last one, I saw that you kind of took your eyes off it a little bit. If you can stare at it the whole time, so as you're pushing it away, you can look at that ball the whole time, all right? So let's go to the other post and we'll do it with our right hand. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna have you run out, touch a ball with your palm, and run back as though I'm gonna try to chip you or put it into the game. Now, when you come out here, right, sometimes a goalkeeper might come out and then back up like this, trying to make a save. That's not fast enough, right? Some modern goalkeeping, what they do instead is if you played out, if you came out, and then you're concerned that somebody's gonna chip you, if the ball's over there, you actually run back. You don't backpedal like this. You run back while you watch the play. So if you come out here and you're out too far, and the ball's now over there, you run back as fast as you can to where the ball and the center of the goal is. That's called the ball goal line, and you have to get on that line. So if it's over here, you run back, you try to establish your position, and you then get ready. Okay, so what you're gonna do right now is you're gonna come out and touch a ball. I'm gonna spread them out. You're gonna touch a ball, but you're gonna run back. You're not gonna backpedal, okay? All right, you run back, but you gotta look out. There we go, that's it, good. And now I'll just take my shot. Awesome save. All right, let's come out and touch this ball. And now when you run back, I want you watching this ball. So run backwards, but watch the ball. Run backwards, but that's it, good job. Excellent. Next one. Good, come on out. We're just gonna do 2 more of these. Just 2 more. Touch the ball, watch it, see if you can stare at the ball, take a look. I know it's not easy. Good. And if that was a laser shot, which it wasn't, what would you do? And fall on it, right? All right, let's do one last one and I'll do it from this side. So now when I do it from this side, when you run back, you're gonna have to look over your right shoulder, okay? Go ahead. Touch the ball and run back looking at the ball. That's it, good, and look, there you go. Good, great. All right, so this is about goalkeeper position. So if you look at the balls that are spread out here, what we want to do is make sure that the goalkeeper has the best position they possibly can in order to make any of these saves to make their lives a lot easier. So what you need to consider as a goalkeeper is the ball with the center of the goal. There's an imaginary line there, and you need to be on that line, right? So just as a few quick examples. If the ball is obviously out there in the spine of the field, goalkeeper's position is pretty good. She could be out a couple steps and that's fine, but she would be where the center of the goal is, and where that ball is, that's the ball goal line. So here, or a couple steps out, ball goal line. Where it gets tricky for the players is when the ball is all the way over here, they need to be on the ball goal line, but they really need to make sure they're on the outside of this post, because if they're here and they make a save, it's going into the goal. If they get the ball here and they make the save, it's going out of bounds. Goalkeepers don't feel comfortable about this because they're leaving the whole back side of the goal open. That's not their fault if it goes in. If it goes in on this near post because they were here, it's kind of their fault, all right? So if they're making a save here and it goes out of bounds, that's what we're looking for. So, Brianna, what I'd like you to do is, as I go to various spots on the field, you show me where you should be in goal. You ready? Go. Good. All right, she's ready. If she makes that save, it's going out of bounds, and there's no way that I could squeak one in. If I drive it back and somebody scores, not her fault. Okay, look, ball, center of the goal. She's pretty much right on that line. If she wants to take another step out to me, it depends on the defense. That's probably ready. Weight forward, hands ready, really fast. Right. So now look at the ball, look at the center of the goal. Try to look at the center of the goal, Bree. Maybe a little bit over this way. Good, just a touch, perfect. And now maybe a step out, and she's ready to make any save. Same thing, good job. Hands ready for a shot. Right? Keep checking the line in the center of the goal. Great positioning right there. Good. And then right over here, exactly, she's closing down that post. She's on the outside of the post, so there's no way that we could buzz one in. Again, maybe we drop it back, but right there, she's got good positioning. If she makes that save, it's going out for a corner. But with goal kicks, totally different than shooting. We don't want to step even with the ball. If you step even with the ball, all you're going to do is kind of drive it like a shot. We don't want to do that. We want to step about a ball's length back here so that we actually can lift the ball up. That's going to force us to lean back a little bit, and it's going to get a little bit of height on the ball. We don't want to hit the equator like when we're shooting for power. We want to get a little bit below the equator so again we can lift the ball. And then the last thing that we want to focus on is a quick little release of our foot. We're not looking for a giant kick like that. We're looking for almost more of a punch of the ball where this foot is going to quickly jump to the side. So again, I'm going to try to, when I do this, I'm going to try to plant back here. I'm going to try to hit down here, and I'm going to try to have a quick little punch of the ball. And you can see the ball was already going in the air. Totally different than shooting, because in shooting, we're not trying to lift the ball that much. Same thing, I'll step back here. I'll try to get under the ball, and I'm also going to take that short little stubby little kick right there, and then you're going to try something, okay, Bree? Okay, all right. So if you want, we're good.